You don't have to worry. I'm not going to tell you a pack of lies to make me look good. I just want to tell you what happened. My name is Rowan Zhang, but I prefer you call me Wig Man. I have worked on the wig production and selling area for 6 years. During my working experience, I've witnessed so many companies go bankruptcy for selling poor quality hair wigs supplied by those frauds. You may have been one of them who was sent a so disappointing poor quality unit, or you're on the way to be one of them. You may say that, I know a lot about wigs. I have watched loads of YouTube wig videos. I never get tricked. LOL. Come on, girl. You are only good on how to make yourself look perfect to have a good night with your Prince Charming. But I have more than 200 ways to unconsciously get you tripped. Want to know how the sellers trap you? Interested in how to avoid buying rubbish units? From this day on, I'm going to release all those stories behind the human hair wigs. And this is sure to reinvent your whole conception over human hair wigs. Are you ready? Let's go! So, in this first video of my channel, I'm going to tell you girls the big bomb story of human hair wigs. You, girls, all have been cheated by this fraud at least 10 years. Before the disclosure, I have some questions to ask you. What type of hair did you buy? What type of hair did you think is the best? Did you notice that the online wig shop like Amazon shop, AliExpress or independent set shops, almost all of the shops love to use the word like Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair to describe their wigs. It seems like Brazilian hair equals to the best hair and it makes a very good selling point, such like this, or like this. Look at this set, they even provide multiple hair types for you to choose. So sweet! So, these Brazilian hair are really popular and they are your favorite? Let's see the search volume of these keywords in Google. Wow, look at this! Only the search volume of keyword Brazilian hair is up to 1 million per month. They are all spotted by you girls. You are truly love Brazilian hair to death. But you are so simple. Today, let me make it clear to you. The Brazilian hair chased the years after by you girls has never existed. Yes, I said, Wig Man said the so-called Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair and Malaysian hair are all totally non-existed. You may don't know that 90% of human hair products on the market are all made in China, and the hair source of human hair wig are all from some certain suppliers from certain countries, but will never be from Brazil, Peru, or some other countries. So, the so-called Brazilian hair wig you bought would be 99% not made of Brazilian hair. As for why there's no Brazilian hair in the market, we should talk about the hair source. At the very beginning, the original hair source of human hair products is from India. Women there are used to save long tresses, and India has enough population, the 10 billion population, that is next to China, which provides the abundant hair source. So the so-called Brazilian hair products are almostly actually made from Indian hair. About 10 years ago, new sellers came into the wig industry one after another, and they came to find that the selling point of Indian hair was quite popular. That's same as today's Brazilian hair. Well, with time by, still using Indian hair as a selling point has a little advantage left. So the later came new sellers created the Brazilian hair concept, and they used this as a selling point to advocate their products. They use the term Brazilian hair to draw your attention, and they claim this is the best hair. Even the truth is that they're using the hair source from countries like India. But compared to India, speaking of Brazil, what would come to your mind? Sunshine Beach, good wine and barbecue, hot samba on carnival? Of course, the hottest supermodel that attracts the man worldwide. So, from the decency and demonstration effect angles, Brazilian hair is much better than Indian hair. So, the concept of Brazilian hair keeps being popular till today. Those who advertised their hair as Brazilian hair have made the good fortune in early days. Buying a mansion in Beverly Hills is absolutely a cinch. Of course, using your money. So, they followed the same route and created some other terms, Peruvian hair, Malaysian hair, to sell their wigs. As these two terms, they are absolutely nonsense. Think about that. The total population of Peru and Malaysia is only the 1.9% of China and India. How could they be able to provide so much hair source? Suppose there were Peruvian hair and Malaysian hair on the market, but you think you can get rich to them? If you have this $200, I would recommend you to buy the Powerball. The probability of winning that 700 million prize would be higher. Let me show you some real things. This is the hair sent by suppliers collected from 2 countries days ago. Now, please tell me what's the difference between them? Which country is each hair come from? You have answers? Yeah, the answer is that you can barely tell the origin, so the sellers can take the chance to make up the Peruvian hair, Malaysian hair, and Brazilian hair. Up to now, let me tell you a real joke. Look at this. Yeah, you're right. They are European hair. All black European hair. You have seen European girl have the same black hair as Chinese girl have? Well, that sometimes happens. See that my ex-girlfriend has moved to Europe, and there she has sold out her long tresses. That made me crazy. Wow, you girls are not bad. Use 3 times the money of Indian hair to buy the European hair wig from China. Good job, baby, good job. Let's make the conclusion. Brazilian hair is totally a scam, including the Peruvian hair, Malaysian hair. Yes, I said. Wig Man said this is a 10-year-long marketing scam. Now, let me give you some tips how to leave the trick behind. If you are a personal customer, whether you are buying the human hair wig online or offline, please choose the cheaper one. If 2 wigs have the same style, but with different hair source. Why? Because the hair is no big difference. See these 2 wigs with the same length, and they're both curly with the lace front. You'd absolutely pick the cheaper Indian hair wig. If you are a dealer or you are the new seller that seeking for human hair products, then don't say that you need some hair products made of Brazilian hair or Peruvian hair. If you do that, we know that you are just a newbie in this field. You are here to send money. I also remember that when I was a newbie in this area, I had a chance to attend an international hair products expo. During that experience, I, as usual, introduced a lady of a Brazilian hair wig. But she instantly contradicted me and said, "There's no Brazilian wig at all, don't fool me." And I noticed instantly that there was an expert in my front. So I laid aside my tricks and did the business with her by offering the lowest price. Imagine that. If she came to me and asked for some Brazilian hair wig, what would be happen? To now, you may still be wondering, what are the criteria to judge whether the human hair wig is good or not if you can't decide by the original hair source? As the producer, we do have a set of criteria to evaluate the wig. In your words, non-Remy hair, Remy hair, and my favorite, virgin hair. I know you would say, I know these words. I've known that for years. But do you know how many inside tricks in it? Very few people can really tell the difference between these 3 hair types. And most of people spend the money only to buy the wig, not worth the money. Do you want to tell the difference about yourself and avoid being tricked anymore? Subscribe below. I'm going to reveal the story behind these 3 hair types. This is Wig Man. I have a story. Do you have one? Oh, forget it. I'm going to kidnap a couple of aliens tonight to make you girls all new generation 100% aliens hairless wig, starting at $5,000. Don't mind it being expensive or no discount. Thank you.